Uplifting music filled the busy streets of Warsaw, Poland, over the weekend. The residents and visitors of the Polish capital witnessed a huge parade celebrating the beauty of an ancient practice, Falun Gong, also known as Falun Dafa. Over 1,000 European practitioners traveled to Poland to attend the event, which also asked for an end to the persecution of Falun Gong in China.
Falun Gong practitioners from across the world have gathered here in Warsaw, which is the capital of Poland. And as you can see behind me, they're practicing this peaceful exercises, and there's also a meditation component. Part of the parade also shows the repression that they're facing in China.
The procession spanned throughout the city center, passing by many governmental buildings and reaching all the way to the tourist areas. Their goal was to demonstrate the peacefulness and beauty of the practice and to expose to the world the brutal persecution Falun Gong is facing in communist China for over 23 years. At the forefront of the parade was the European Tianguo Marching Band, a unique composition of musicians from more than 10 European countries and from different walks of life, ages, and ethnicities. They performed original pieces as well as classics such as Ode to Joy and the Triumphal March from Verdi's Aida.
When I first heard them yesterday, I had a few tears because I don't know why it touches me so much. They're just really moving. Their performance just feels really heartfelt. Can just freely practice. That's really wonderful feeling. And I felt like that is embodied in the marching band. Anyway, I gotta go.
Their lighthearted performance and joyful music won the admiration of the roadside audience as the group marched through the crowded streets. The musicians were closely followed by a long procession of practitioners from many European countries who came to support the event. They were holding banners, informing people what Falun Dafa is and displaying facts about the terrifying situation the practitioners in China are facing under communist rule for more than 2 decades. Among those in Warsaw is Polina, who says the practice has helped her stay calm. Dressed in traditional Ukrainian dress, she now lives in Poland due to the war in Ukraine.
It helps me to feel harmony inside, even if it's rockets and bombs. It can bring healthy harmony, truthfulness, kindness to all people for all the world. So today this is like celebration of this practice.
Ladies in solemn white dresses were holding pictures of Falun Gong practitioners who were killed during the persecution for refusing to give up their beliefs. Although the number of pictures was not small, according to official data, thousands more have lost their lives. Traditional Chinese dragon and lion dancing followed closely behind. Their harmonized movements and genuine smiles caught the attention of many bystanders who took the chance to take some pictures. Falun Gong, also known as Falun Dafa, is a spiritual practice based in the Buddhist tradition. Its core principles are truthfulness, compassion and forbearance, and contains 5 sets of meditative exercises. In 1999, there were over 100 million people practicing Falun Gong in China.
It's pretty much about people believing that it's good to be good, because the principles of Falun Gong are truthfulness, compassion, forbearance, and this has a very wide appeal. If you actually want a peaceful family, peaceful society, these teachings are something that could greatly help. Just as in the past there was Socrates who raised some alarms and imparted the wisdom to their people. I mean, with Falun Gong you will find truly deep wisdom.
A sense of wisdom that these passers-by appreciate.
To help each other and take care of your own space inside you. It's really nice, to look into it. Not just take care of material stuff, but also soul and body and all of those things. Yeah, so that's nice.
Enjoy the moment generally, right?
Yeah, to connect with yourself. Yeah, it's important. I think those days, connect with yourself. It's really important to get to know what you're feeling about, what do you feel, what do you want to feel. Not only focus on bad things, on a lot of things that around you, just to look into you.
Because of its growing popularity, the leader of the Chinese Communist Party at that time, Jiang Zemin, ordered the practice to be eradicated. Since then, millions have been detained in prisons and labor camps. Thousands have been abused and tortured to death. And, according to the conclusion of the Independent China Tribunal, chaired by Sir Geoffrey Nice in March 2020, even becoming victims of forced organ harvesting. But practitioners in China have stayed strong in their faith despite being persecuted for more than 20 years. And that's even more the case outside of China, where Falun Dafa is flourishing.
I've been feeling like this sort of buzz from being here around so many people all, believing in like good things, truthfulness, compassion, tolerance, and that's what brings us together.
The sound of the marching band may have left the streets, but the appreciation of having the freedom to believe will no doubt stay.